Ready to get it started?
Yes.
Let's do it. Before we begin, can I see that wristband tag for just 1 second?
Right.
Perfect. 5 laps. Thank you.
Cool.
And we're good to go. I'm going to have you depress the top, pull her back. And now you did really good with those paddle shifters upstairs. You want to give those a try?
Sure.
Awesome. Just flip it once to the right. Just like that. Perfect.
And then, okay.
And just like that.
Head on out?
We're clear on that right-hand side, so you can continue out. Then we'll go left.
There's no parking brake?
No, sir. Parking brake is dropped.
Cool. Alrighty.
Perfect. And go ahead and upshift one time. We'll continue all the way down in between the blue. Now, if someone's going to pass us out there, I'll hit the blinkers, we'll stay on the left nice and slow, and they'll pass us on the right. If we're going to pass someone else, we'll get real close, and I'll tell you when to pass, then we'll pass them on the right-hand side.
The right-hand side, okay.
We'll go ahead and cut into that left side, following the blue lines down all the way.
Yeah.
Perfect. And we are safe to enter that track. Go ahead.
Awesome.
And start to build up some of that throttle for me. We're going to come across that inside line and keep building up. Keep it building, 60%, 80%, throttle, left-hand side. And on that brake pressure now for me. I'm going to release that brake and roll in tight to that right-hand side. I'm going to carry acceleration down the middle to the right, release the gas and just coast through, carrying that momentum to the left-hand side. Very nice. Now 30% gas on the right-hand side. We're going to build it up. 40%, 50%, 60, 80, acceleration, right-hand side. Build that throttle. And now a light tap on that brake. Gonna release that pressure and roll in left. Carry the momentum through and acceleration right down the middle. Very nice. Build it up, release that gas and coast. Right back on the gas to the left side. Stay on it, and a nice firm brake for me. Release that pressure and carry that momentum through. Progressive gas, 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, and acceleration on the left-hand side. Very nice. Build that throttle up. Stay on that gas, upshift. Stay on that power. Keep it rolling. And now a nice hard brake. Very nice. Stay on that brake pressure. A little bit harder for me. And a lot harder on that brake. Release and roll it in. There we go. So just a little bit light initially on that brake. We'll get a lot more pressure. No problem at all. Tight to that right-hand side. And we're going to progressively build 20%. And now 40%. And now 60%. And now 80%, full acceleration, left side. And a nice hard brake. Release that brake pressure and roll in tight to that right-hand side. Gonna carry acceleration down the right-hand side. Gonna release the gas and coast it through tight to the apex on the left. Nice smooth line there. 30% gas up the middle and to that right side. We're gonna build it up 40%, 50, 60, 80, 90, full acceleration, right side, past the brake sign. And a light tap on that brake. Release the pressure and roll in left. Carry that momentum through. And acceleration down the middle, build up that gas, stay on it. Now release and roll in right. Acceleration down the left. And a nice firm brake. Release that brake pressure and roll in. Great job. Carrying lots of speed through these corners now. 20%, 40%, 60%, 80, full acceleration, left side. Stay on that gas, keep it pushing. Upshift one time, continue on acceleration. Stay on it. And a real hard brake. Stay firm, just like that. Stay on it. Release and roll in left. There we go. Great job on that braking zone. Acceleration, build that throttle up, release the gas and let it settle on the right. And now progressive gas, 20%. And now 40%. Hold it right here. Now 60%, 80%. Full throttle, stay on it. And a hard brake. Release that pressure and carry that momentum through the middle. Very nice. Acceleration down the middle. Release the gas and let it settle on the left-hand side. Great smooth line there. Acceleration right down the middle. And 30% on the right. Lift off. Here we go. Acceleration down the right side. Little understeer never hurt, right? A light tap on that brake for me. Release the pressure and roll in left. Acceleration directly down the middle. Very nice. Build it up. Now release that throttle and let it settle. And right back on that throttle on the left-hand side. And a nice hard brake for me. Release that brake, roll it through. Progressive gas, 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, full acceleration, left side, let her rip. Very nice, stay on it. Upshift one time, continue on gas, keep it going, and a firm brake. A little more brake pressure for me. There we go. Release the pressure and roll in left. Phenomenal job on those brakes. And acceleration down the middle. And now release that gas and let it settle on the right-hand side. Now progressive gas starting with 20%. And hold it right here at 40%, 60%, 80%, full throttle, left side. And a nice hard brake. Release that brake pressure, roll through, carry that momentum down the middle, acceleration, Release the gas and let it settle on the left-hand side, carrying that speed through. 30% gas. We're going to hug the right-hand side and lift. 40, 60, 80, full gas, right side. Very nice. Stay on that gas. Push, 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 push. And a very light brake. Release that brake and roll in. Carry that momentum, acceleration down the middle. Build it up, release the gas and turn. Gas left side. Push, push, push. And a hard brake. Release that brake and just turn, carrying that momentum. 20%, 40%, 60%. This is where this car excels. Full gas. Open that wheel. There we go. Upshift one time, continue on that gas, keep it rolling. And a hard brake. Stay real firm for me. A little bit more pressure. And release and roll it in left. Absolutely phenomenal on the brakes. Full gas down the middle, build it up. Release that gas, let it settle on the right-hand side. We're going to coast it in. Progressive gas now, 20%. And 40%, hold it right here at 40. 60, 80, full throttle left side. Push, 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 push. And a hard brake. Very nice. Release that brake and roll in right. No gas yet. Full gas. Release the gas and let it settle on the left-hand side, carrying that momentum through. Great job. 30% on the right, just 30. Take it nice and tight. 40, 60, 80, full gas out. Great job waiting on that acceleration. Keep it building, keep it building. A very light brake. Release it and turn it in. Carry that momentum. Full gas. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Release and let it settle. Full gas. Stay on it, and a hard brake. Now we're going to release that brake pressure and we're going to pit nice and slow on the left-hand side of the track.
Woo.
Great job out there.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I think you like the GTR.
I do.
It really just takes 1 or 2 laps to get accustomed to the track, to get comfortable in the car, and to realize what it takes to really get the car moving.
Yeah.
And so once you felt that, you really started to push yourself, started to gas a little bit earlier on those corners, carry a little more speed into every corner. I love to see that. It's a great job. So we're going to go ahead and pull in on the far right side here on 7. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this one will work. Perfect. Awesome.
Woo. Fun.
And up top and all the way up. It's kind of a weird one there.